What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that AI now runs YouTube. So we got to be as careful as possible. And they are allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. So please do not interpret this video to be anything other than a general discussion about crypto. Alright, it's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I discussing what's going on, the latest news, latest price action, and so on. Now, latest news that we're going to be going over is this article right here. Latest price action for the overall market. Okay, volatility is in full swing right now. You can see right here a 1.7%, 1.4% decline just over the last hour. Okay, so things really falling off the side of a small cliff, even though prices like XRP are up and Solana starting to recover as well. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag today as investors are trying to figure out what the next step is. Now, I believe a lot of this volatility has to do, once again, with all of the idiots that run this country. The government is talking about shutting down once more. You know, if these fools would shut down their own paychecks, I can almost guarantee you the government would never shut down. Okay? If they shut down and could never reopen, I can almost guarantee you they would never shut down. So you see, they're basically just abusing their power, and it hurts us, right? It hurts markets. It hurts the economy. It hurts everybody but them. So we got to deal with all of that stupidity. We're going to get through it. It's going to cause more fear. We're sitting at a level of 29 fear now, and it's going to cause the emotions for retail investors to rise. You know who's going to benefit? Those same idiots that are on vacation. They're going to be out there buying. They're going to be out there loading up their portfolios because you know what they know? They know the government's going to reopen. They know that they're going to buy and institutions are going to buy once more. And they know these prices are going to go up. Wash, rinse, repeat, man. It's the same story over and over and over. We just have to deal with it, unfortunately. So play their game. And that's what I plan on doing. Now, Shiba Inu coin is seeing exchange withdrawals, which typically means less selling pressure. So it says Shiba Inu coin exchange outflows hit 31.7 billion tokens as investors accumulate despite the price drops. Latest data suggests SHIB may be preparing for a breakout. Shiba Inu coin is displaying early signals of a possible price turnaround despite ongoing market turbulence. Exchange flow data reveals growing demand for the popular meme cryptocurrency. The digital assets exchange flow metric shifted into negative territory over the past 24 hours. This change indicates more tokens are leaving exchanges than entering them. Now, investors appear to be accumulating rather than selling. I believe this has a lot to do with whales accumulating. Okay, whales understand that Shiba Inu coin is near historic low price points. Shiba Inu coin near the 600 and 700 point per coin level has historically held up as Shiba Inu coin's rock bottom after making a name for itself. Now, clearly you can see that it did wick down to about 500 points per coin, and it did so on several occasions here during the bear markets, during the pullback of 2021, during the bear market of 2022 into 2023. But Shiba Inu coin has used this 700, it's about 650 to 700 level, as a major floor. Whales know it, guys. They're accumulating at the bottom. What do you think they're going to do when Shiba Inu coin rips higher again? They're going to sell. And they're going to sell to everyone who is greedy. All they're doing, they're simply willing to buy as everybody else is fearful. And they will simply be willing to sell as everybody else is greedy. You know, it sounds hard, or it sounds easy, right? Buy low and sell high. But nobody wants to sell when emotion is, or nobody wants to buy when emotion is taking over and they're fearful. They're too afraid to buy. Nobody wants to sell when greed is taking over. They only want to buy. They think it's going to go up forever. So you've really got to break that mental barrier right there. And that's what whales and that's what institutions do. So demand is rising amid the market downturn. The positive exchange dynamics emerge as cryptocurrency markets face continued pressure. Most digital assets have experienced significant declines in recent sessions. Shiba Inu coin fell 4% in the last 24 hours to trade around 747 points per coin at the time of writing. And at the time of recording, it's about 773 points per coin, so it is recovering just slightly there. However, actually, it's about 5%. That's not that bad. However, the exchange outflow pattern tells a different story beneath the surface. The metric points to strengthening demand even as the price declines. This divergence often precedes trend reversals in cryptocurrency markets. Let's hope so. We're going to be keeping our eyes on it. Absolutely. We're going to watch these prices. I don't change my plan. Okay? I am willing to accumulate, especially as others are fearful, and I will be shaving my meme coins as others are greedy.